Great morning, Heavenly Cosmetics off of Instagram. How you doing? Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in, drop y'all seat in y'all state. Great morning, Jules Creations. Great morning, Pamper by Ish. Mullen, South Carolina. Great morning. Happy Friday.
You know what?
What's up?
When you can set your clock by our schedule, you already know what's going on. What's happening?
Y'all drop y'all city, y'all state. Let us know where y'all viewing us from. Portsmouth, Virginia. Hello. Happy fabulous Friday, Freedom Friday, Fantastic Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Texas City, Texas. Hello. How are ya? Facebook user, Columbia, South Carolina. Can't see your name, but hello, welcome. Hope y'all doing well this morning, this Friday. Are y'all ready for the weekend? I know I am. We are open tomorrow, but we will be closed Sunday and Monday. So I'm excited to get an extra day off.
So we're gonna be open on Saturday.
Tomorrow? Yeah. So that's what we say, right? Monday, we're gonna close Monday. Oh no, you're working all weekend. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Hello. We're gonna get started in a little bit, y'all. Just let us know as you are coming on. Let us know where you are viewing us from. Great morning, Joy from Texas. Oh, you're working in the heat. Oh gosh. Well, make sure you stay hydrated.
We need y'all to make this a habit. If you don't mind, if you can make this a habit, when you get on here, go ahead and start sharing, please. Yeah. That's the only, and you gotta double tap. That's the way that you're gonna get the video to be viewed by other people, maybe on their For You pages. Angie.
Great morning,
McCloy.
Angie from Facebook.
That's our Sergeant at Arms.
Hello. Sergeant at Arms.
Yeah, that's our Sergeant at Arms. She's gonna keep the peace for us.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and start double tapping, y'all. That gets the algorithms up. That gets the algorithm up and gets us viewed. That's only if you're gonna find value in what you're seeing. That's only if you're finding value in what you're seeing. Mm-hmm. If not, we understand that too.
Hello there from Atlanta.
Is that Serena? Great day to you.
Miss Pookie 56.
Miss Pookie 56. Y'all gonna have to, y'all business owners? I'm messing with y'all.
He just messing with y'all.
Y'all got some names, man. I love it though. Hey, check it out. Do me a favor. Drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. If you have a business, you definitely want to see this.
Absolutely.
If you know someone who has a business, you definitely want to share this. You usually have this chair.
Well, this one is higher, and because I'm so short, so I decided to get this one today.
Yeah, this one raises up and down. Right?
It's okay. I feel like it.
It raises up and down too. This has got special powers too. So
Pookie is my nickname. Okay, I get it.
I kind of figured that.
Pookie.
I kind of figured that wasn't on your birth certificate.
Hey, Pookie.
I kind of figured that wasn't on your birth certificate.
We got it.
So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eric.
And I'm D, y'all.
And we are the Sublimation Blanks and Supplies store. This is the Blank Spot Academy. We are located at 224 O'Neill Court, Suite 26 and 27. That is Columbia, South Carolina.
Yep.
Columbia, South Carolina. And if you are viewing us, if you are viewing and visiting with us, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, somebody's following the instructions. I love it.
Yes.
If you are viewing and visiting with us for the first time, we'd like you guys to drop a number 1.
Yes.
If you don't mind, if this is your first time seeing this platform, on this platform, hey, y'all. Hey. Divinely Chick. If it's your first time, drop a number 1. First time, number 1.
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Y'all can set y'all schedule by us because on Mondays and Fridays, Monday and Friday, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going live, hot, talking about business, finance, business education, personal finance, education, anything dealing with your business.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of number 1s. We appreciate it. If you've been here more than once, if this is not your first time, I know y'all been waiting. If it's not your first time, drop us a number 2.
Yes.
Drop us a number 2 in the comments. As you share your business and what you do, because we are networking as well. So you may find somebody on here who's doing something similar, who may be caught our live yesterday. So this ain't your first time.
All right. Awesome.
Who may be doing something similar.
Yep.
You may, be able to get some help, answer some questions. And guys, feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
Yep.
As much as you can. Okay? Network. That's what it's here for.
Awesome.
You ready?
We're ready.
Ready to get this thing cracking?
Let's get it cracking.
So I'm going to start off by saying thank you for joining us. We know that some people are probably getting ready to get on the road and enjoy this holiday. Because holidays are for people who work jobs, and society and the government and big business has created holidays to make us feel some type of way. Y'all didn't expect that, did you? Well, I'm just a realist, and I was one of those people for years.
Give people a break.
Y'all was one of those people for years. But hey, check it out. If y'all traveling, if you plan on traveling, make sure you be safe.
Be safe out there.
Watch out for the other people.
Yep.
Be defensive drivers.
Yep.
Definitely keep your eyes open. Stay off that cell phone. Don't fidget with the gadgets and the devices.
Yeah.
But I definitely want you guys to stay safe. What we're going to be talking about today is a conversation that we've had before. Yeah. However, we had a big scam. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm with you. I'm giving you a high five. You just don't see it. There it is. Bam. Scam. Talking about a topic that we have discussed before, but yesterday we had one of our business mentors come on and spend some time with us on live, and she shared some of her views. Yes. Shout out to Shaquille Lavelle.
Shaquille Lavelle of HS Inc.
Honestly
speaking,
Silaholics
Anonymous.
Yep.
But her company is
out there in Miami, Florida.
HS Inc.
She's located in Miami, Florida, and
365. She
came on yesterday, and she had a conversation with me and another young lady, who actually was talking about what was I talking about yesterday? Oh,
you're talking about, do you know your numbers?
I was talking about yesterday knowing your numbers.
Yeah.
As business owners, it's important and it's imperative that we know our numbers. Mm-hmm. And she came on and we began talking about recession. And it's amazing how we feed in to what others are saying. So if you're a business owner, it's very important that you understand how to recession-proof your business.
Yes.
So we talked about that. And she said, and I'm paraphrase. I'm gonna paraphrase, but I'm gonna tell you, I feel the exact same.
She was
way.
Right on point with it.
And I didn't want her to cut her words.
Right.
I wanted her to say what she felt. She's very professional, very articulate, and she said that people who think in the mindset, and I paraphrase, of this recession are poor mindseted people. People who
I
believe
think that we're in a recession.
that we're in a
Yep.
recession are normally the people who have a poor mindset
Mhm.
as business owners.
Mhm.
Whether you are a independent, whether you are a sole proprietor, whether you are a single member LLC, whether you have 0 employees or 100 employees, you should not be mentally in that mind frame or that mindset having a poor mindset.
Right.
Recessions are something that are created. These are things that are created.
Mhm.
And by definition, you guys can go and look it up. Feel free to Google it. By definition, a recession means that basically things are not available. The supply and demand is so high, and it's driving the prices for
Yeah.
goods and services so high, the inflation is so high that things are not available. Do y'all believe that?
Mm.
Do y'all believe that people are not spending money?
Man, listen. We saw firsthand last night how untrue that statement is about people not spending money. People spend money on things that they think are important. Okay. And we saw this firsthand last night, but we'll talk about that later. We saw it firsthand last night. People spend money. They spending money on what they want. Yep, they spend people spending money like crazy.
So smaller, and I stay away from small business owners. Smaller business owners are in a frenzy right now. They're in a frenzy right now.
Yep.
And they are saying out of their mouths, and remember that words are powerful. They're saying out of their mouths that they can't find customers. People are not spending money. People are not buying from you. People are spending money.
They spending money.
They're just not buying from you.
You gotta get them to buy from you.
So how do you recession proof your business? Does anybody want to know? Drop a number 3. Drop a number 3 if you want to know how to recession proof your business. I'm just gonna wait because I want to see how many people are paying attention. I appreciate the likes. The likes are pushing us out to other people. I want you to drop a 3 if you want to know how to recession proof your business. This is a conversation that I had with another business owner, someone who we believe and feel that is credible, someone who we feel and believe that is trustworthy. Drop a number 3. We listen. We're looking. Maybe the TV went off.
No, it's still on.
Drop a number 3. We're waiting. We're gonna wait on 3s. I don't have anyone yet, but I enjoy the knowledge from you all. LOL.
Yeah.
See, when we comment and we go back and forth, I see y'all on Facebook as well. I see
y'all.
you.
We see y'all.
So you ready to share?
Go ahead. Let's get it.
So we had this conversation, and I would love to think that I'm a kind of intelligent person. I don't have any traditional education backing. I have a whole high school degree, and I left that up to my wife. I don't have any experience in business via traditional education. All of my experience in business is through non-traditional education.
Hands-on, yeah.
Hands-on, professional development.
Yeah.
We have business coaches and business mentors.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you what we talked about. The way you recession-proof your business as a business owner is you find customers who want to spend money. Y'all thought it was going to be something. Y'all thought it was going to be something outrageous, huh? Y'all thought it was going to be some type of mathematical equation.
And it's not.
You find customers who want to spend on what you have.
Right.
How do you do that? That's the question.
That's the question right there.
So
how do you do it?
In order to recession-proof your business, you have to think outside of the box. You have to think outside of the box. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to recession-proof your business, You have to, and I wish it was that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. You were saying some great things,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm with you. You smiling, you laughing. I'm with you though. You saying some great things. The case is that the case, Allie. Listen, it is that easy. It may not happen overnight,
Right?
but it's that easy. Now, is it that simple?
No.
Well, it's that simple. It may not be that easy.
Right.
You're right. So, how do you find them? Well, we found y'all on TikTok. As he sips his coffee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And some of you have become our customers.
Yeah.
There's a saying that goes, if somebody likes you, they'll listen to you. But if that same person trusts you, they'll do business with you.
Mm-hmm.
So we found you on social media. So if we found you on social media, why ain't you finding people on social media that want your products and services? See, the problem is the people who we're marketing to are poor-minded people. And she said this, and it made so much sense. And this is not to step on any toes, although some people's feet going to be hurting after I finish saying this. Some people's feet are going to actually hurt. So you may as well either go get some steel-toe shoes, either cover your feet up, or leave the car right now. Some people are going to be upset when I say this next thing. We are marketing to low-income people. We're marketing to people who are living paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to Monday, struggling to survive. Those hashtags are fishing lines, and we're the bait.
Y'all got to get outside of the norm. Norm, what you're doing.
We marketing to people who don't have money.
And you have to know, this goes back to what you was talking about yesterday. You have to know your numbers, and you have to know where you are in your business when your highs and your lows are coming. Right? So if you're at a low in your business, what does that mean? What does that tell you? That should tell you that, hey, I need to take a look at what's going on. I need to ramp up my marketing. I need to change who I'm marketing to. Right? Like Eric just said.
Strategy.
Who are you marketing to?
So we had this conversation, and hey,
great morning, Professor.
Hey, Professor. And great morning to everyone else who just jumping on. We talking about recession proofing your business, and a conversation that I had with a young lady yesterday out of Miami, Florida, who just popped up on the YouTube. And we were talking, and she was really, she really gave her professional advice, not just a personal opinion, but she gave her professional advice. And it's going to sting some people. But you need to understand, as a business owner, you cannot be emotional. Not if you want to grow as a business owner. There's a whole movement about recession proofing your business. If you Google it, there's so many things that's come up over the last 24 months.
Yeah.
Since the epidemic, the panorama, the Pandora, as somebody called it. There's so many different articles that are out there that are talking about, do this to recession proof. Great day, Nadia. Do this to recession proof. Do that to recession proof.
Yeah.
But she made a valid point. The professor said, hey, you marketing to the wrong people. You can't recession proof your business to an audience who believes that there is a recession and do not have the money to pay for your products and services.
Exactly.
Now, she's on here right now. I hope if I'm saying something wrong, she correct me. But I'm going to tell you right now, I agree with her 100%. And once you realize that, you have to go outside of your comfort zone.
Absolutely. That's the key. Outside of your comfort zone.
Somebody on here said, well, how do I find those people? Like I told you, if you're on this call listening to us thinking that we're giving you some value, we found you. So how do you think we found you? We we actually monitor our business on a regular basis.
Yep.
We monitor our business on a regular basis. I'm gonna
Yep.
try her out.
Yep.
I hope your hair done. I hope your eyelashes and all your eyebrows and stuff are done. We monitor our businesses on a regular basis.
Yeah. Yeah.
We watch our numbers.
We watch our numbers. And like I said, that goes back to what you were saying about the numbers. Do you know your numbers? Because back in June.
Tell them.
Back in June.
Speak on it.
Around Father's Day.
Matter of fact, it was June 19th. That weekend. It was Juneteenth weekend. Yeah.
Yep. We saw how would I say?
It was a drop in numbers.
We saw a drop
in sales.
We saw a drop in our numbers.
So watch this.
We saw a drop.
So we saw a drop in our numbers. Now this is what happened, right? May we celebrated our 1 year business anniversary
for the blank spot. Yep.
We had all types of activities going on.
Mm-hmm.
We had all types of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
We were celebrating, and we had a great month month in sales. We had a great profit that month in sales. We ran all types of deals, all types of sales, celebrating and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All the way up until May, we were doing. I'm talking about the sales were great.
Yeah.
We were great. We were getting brand new customers. People were coming in and out of the store locally and online.
Yep.
And then the first week of June was great.
Then that second
week of June, we started to notice a decline.
See the decline.
Now, had we not known our numbers, and when I say know your numbers, I don't want to be generic.
Mm-hmm.
We already have a monthly goal.
Right.
And because we have a monthly retail goal or revenue goal, sales goal, because we have a monthly goal, that means that we have a daily goal and a weekly goal. And when we fall short or objective, when we fall short, we're looking at our numbers. And we're not looking at our numbers to be anal retentive. We're looking at our numbers to make sure we're reaching our goal, just like any other big corporation.
Exactly.
So,
let's keep going.
So, y'all have to know. Y'all have to know me to know me. You have to know me to know me. So, guys, if you're just jumping on, we're talking about how the recession put your business, and we noticed in June, that our numbers had dropped. And we noticed because we watch our numbers all the time. And when we noticed that, I immediately told Dorothy, I don't know what happened because we were closed for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know if it was because we were closed for Juneteenth or because somebody is going somewhere else or because of something that we did. Did we offend somebody? Whatever. Because you're thinking all types of things, even at our level.
Right. Either way, whatever we was thinking, we knew we had to do something. So what is that something that we did, Eric?
So as I read,
we didn't look at it as, it's a recession. We just gonna wait till the recession just pass us by or whatever.
That's malarkey.
We didn't do that. We didn't just say, that's bull. People just not spending.
That's bull dookie.
We just have to hold on. We just gotta wait to see if it's gonna pass over. No, you can't do that.
None of that.
You can't afford to do that.
None of that.
No, you cannot afford to do that.
So if y'all want to know what we did, if anybody wants to know what we did, I'm not gonna just keep on freely sharing. I'm finna go get some more coffee. If y'all want to know what we did, drop a number 4. It's gonna be a short call. If you want to know what we did, drop a number 4. You better not tell them either.
I'm gonna wait till you come back, sir. So if you guys want to know what we did when we saw a decline in our sales that second week of June, we saw I would say a huge decline in sales that second week in June. Drop a number 4. Drop a number 4 in the comments. When Eric gets back, we're going to let you guys know what we did. Okay? Like I said, we saw the drop because we watch our numbers. But we didn't sit around and say, it's a recession. We just going to have to ride it out. No, we didn't do that. We did something. We did something about it. Right? So what do you guys, if you guys want to know what we did, drop a number 4. And we'll see how many number 4s.
we need at least 25 people to drop.
Listen, we might be close, Eric. We might be close. And while you're dropping a number 4, just think about your business and what would you do? First of all, are you watching your numbers? You know? So dropping number 4, we're gonna talk about it.
You think we ready?
Number 4, guys, dropping number 4. We probably got about maybe 5 more number 4s, and then we can tell y'all.
I don't even want to
dropping number 4 if you want to know what we did. Yeah, I'm good.
All these too, and that's all. We don't have that many.
I think we're good now.
All right, okay.
Let me see. Yeah, we good.
They're like, man, y'all play too much. So check it out. So I'm Eric.
I'm D, y'all,
and we're talking about how to recession-proof your business. Had a conversation with one of our business mentors in this business, and they gave us some great, awesome nuggets live. And people who on TikTok, they got an opportunity to see these nuggets. And we were talking about why people are losing money and why businesses are losing sales.
Do you know your numbers? Things like that. Yep.
How to recession-proof your business. We say, hey, you know what? You have to find people who are looking for you. You have to find people who have money to spend on your products and services.
Stop marketing to those same people in your group or on your personal page.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So we noticed a decline back in June around the weekend of the 19th. We noticed a decline, and that decline stayed like that for about 7, maybe 10 days.
Yeah.
What we did to combat that was, I told D, I said, we were already doing these calls. As a matter of fact, I stand correct.
No, we didn't.
The month of June, I was the only one doing these calls.
Right. We didn't start this then.
The month of June, I was the only one doing these calls. So we had good social media presence.
Right.
But we didn't have great social media presence. And I was doing this pretty much as of Juneteenth month, giving financial education, business education, and giving tips and things that you can do to improve yourself.
Yeah. This
was back in June. I vowed to do it for the month of June.
Yeah.
I gotten Dorothy involved.
You did it the whole month of June. So I think you was on every day.
I was doing it every day
month of June.
For the month of June.
Yeah.
So what I did was I sat down and I talked to Dorothy as we looked at our numbers and looked at the decline. And I said, there's a couple of things that we can do. We can tuck our head between our tail and we can run. Our head between our legs and we can run. We can sit there and try to wait it out. Or we can go out and get more customers. So we formed an alliance here on social media. And before we would go and say we're going to give up a weight, before we did that, what we were able to do was we were able to what do I want to say? We were able to create a system or a plan.
Yeah.
We were able to create a system to say, hey, listen, we're going to share this right now. We're going to share this right now. And when we did that, this is when we were able to start getting more people. We were able to get more people, okay? We were able to get more people. We were able to start getting more people involved. We were able to start getting more people to the point of now they see us. They now see us, okay? They
see us.
You know,
they see us together. You know, you see Eric was the one that he was on all the time. I decided to get more involved with these calls, you know, and then we decided, hey, let's be on here Monday and Friday, giving some people some value. All right. Let's talk about business. Let's talk about some things that we know that we've been through in business to kind of get some more engagement. And that's what we did.
We also did some online sales. We did some online sales, guys.
We started doing live sales.
We did live sales. We did a lot of different things. We started to change the way we moved.
Yep.
Now we were already moving in a certain type of way. I want y'all to understand something. We were already moving in a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
However, what I want you to understand is that we implemented a change in our strategy
Mm-hmm.
and the way that we did things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We combined our thoughts.
Yep.
We already know that 4 hands are better than 2, and 2
Yep.
heads are better than 1.
Yeah.
So we came
So
on
we
here
did a few
collectively.
things. We did a few things. Like Eric said, we ramped up social media. Okay. Not only did we ramp up social media on the business side, you know, as far as the blank spot and the products that we sell, we created some new products. We combined products. We have to look at the whole picture, not just this part, but the whole picture to say, okay, what can we do to bring in more revenue, to bring in more customers? And so that's what we did.
And y'all, some people say, well, I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that simple. It is. You know why? Because we made our minds up some years ago that we were not going to be defeated, and that we are going to be successful. And even though there's some people that talk about, I don't like social media, I'm not good at social media, how do you do this, how do you do that? Let me ask you a question. How do you do it on your job? How do you do it on your job?
So for the persons that say you may work a full-time job, right? So I'm going to assume that you're not at that full-time job 24 hours out of the day. Right? So say you're working, I don't know, 9 to 5, or you may be working a 12-hour shift. You have to find time out of that day to work on your business. So find time. If you're able to go live, or if you're able to do a video, find time out of that day and say, hey, this is the time that I'm working on my business. Okay. A lot of people.
I got him. He went through that.
A lot of people, it could be 10 o'clock at night. People are up late, right? Get on there at 10, do a video, but you have to find time out of that day to work on your business. Go ahead.
There are a lot of I find there are a lot of people who want to be successful, but instead of going ahead and being successful, they decide to use excuses. And I don't know if you guys understand this or not, and you may want me to be more empathetic to your situation, but your light bill is not empathetic to your paycheck. Your mortgage is not empathetic to your paycheck. Your car note, your car insurance, your grocery bill is not empathetic to your paycheck. So why would you expect me or us to be empathetic to an excuse that's made to a bridge that is not going to lead to anywhere? Excuses are nothing but things that people come up with not to actually do things. I need to get on live, but I don't ever know what to do. Try this. Hey guys, this is my first time on live. I hadn't been here before. I'm a business owner. I really don't know what to talk about. Conversation goes from there. Conversation goes from there. It goes from there. It does. And I want y'all to understand something. For real. I need y'all to understand something. If you want to be successful, you have to understand the importance of understanding that difference between an excuse and a reason. An excuse and a reason. There are several excuses that can be made.
Yep.
But stop making excuses to build bridges to go nowhere. Stop it.
Great morning.
We got to stop meeting like this.
How you doing? Can you hear us? Oh, she froze.
You are frozen. Is it your
Or is
internet
it us?
or is it ours?
It might be ours.
Can y'all still hear us on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube? Can y'all hear us? She's on mute.
Okay. All right.
Gotcha.
So, guys, we just talked about some things that we did when we saw a decline in our business. We ramped up social media really hard, and we created products that we knew customers needed and wanted, right? So you have to think about what's going to help you, and don't just sit back and say, "Oh, it's a recession, I'm just going to wait it out." You got to think outside of the box. You got to think outside of the box. Okay. Okay, Shakia is trying to join back in. All right.
Right there. And then we accept.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. So, guys.
Hey, can you hear us now? Can we hear you?
Takes you out the live, yeah. It does.
Yeah.
And I did share the StreamYard, but I had to share it through the YouTube platform, the Facebook platform. So if you see it on the link, I can share it again, and you can see it on the link. I'm not sure if you want to pop in there.
She's good.
Yeah. I just did I didn't do it on the Messenger on Facebook. I just did it on the post timeline that you saw it.
Yeah.
That you posted that question. Not worrying about if anybody, they can only get in if I let them in anyway. So, okay. But I sent it back again via there. But go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know who you are.
Yeah, introduce yourself. Let us know who you are. Let the people know how they can follow you, ma'am. You're fine.
There she is. I got you coming in.
Okay, we got you.
There we go. Ooh, I like yeah. Hey, let me fix my camera. Oh, there we go. All right. So, hello everyone. This is gonna be kind of weird because y'all have y'all set up, but y'all look at us straight on. Let me move my camera. Straight on too.
Yeah, we have our studio in line. Yeah.
I see this. But hello, everyone. I am Shakia, the rude professor with gum in my mouth. Although Eric always have his, I think it's a military thing because I be seeing him with his gum in his mouth too.
I think it's a military thing.
But I am Shakia, the professor. My company is HS Inc. 365 LLC. We are the parent company of Silaholics Anonymous, which is your number one source to learn how to use Silhouette Studio, to design in it, to use it for your business, for personal crafting and things, as well as your cameo machines. We are the owners of the Honestly Speaking brand. We currently carry summation ink, summation paper, pigment ink, and some accessories to go with printers. And then I have an academy, 365 Creative Academy, where I help you to unlock your creativity in a wide variety of classes. Everything from how to do t-shirts, foam board cutouts, sublimation, silhouette, and so much more. You can find me on YouTube, Silaholics Anonymous, Honestly Speaking, and also on Facebook on those platforms as well. And then on TikTok, Shakia the Professor. I wanted TikTok to really be not work for me. Does that make sense? I wanted to be able to come on TikTok and just be like, it's always business. I'm always still branding myself, but like this is where I want to let your hair down, let your hair down.
There you go. Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys, Eric and I, we had a real great conversation yesterday about the whole recession. Everybody's in a recession. And we came on this morning. We thought about it because we saw something firsthand last night when we went out. about people not spending. Oh, people are spending.
Mm. Yeah.
We have a club. We have a club / bar that just opened. They had a soft opening last night.
Yeah.
And we went over to show our support and congratulations because we're neighbors.
Yeah.
And went over there, and when I tell you this thing was packed,
it was packed
to the max. And people keep talking about that people are not spending money. So I thought about the conversation that you and I had yesterday, and I wanted to bring it out to the forefront to probably a different set of people. There's probably some people that caught the conversation yesterday,
right?
But you caught us when we were talking about how to recession-proof your business, and you said something. Tell the people what you said about how to recession-proof your business. Please. And thank you.
Wait, that was TikTok talk. We have a Facebook and YouTube now.
Well,
oh yeah.
Okay, I ain't gonna be scared. I ain't gonna be scared. No, for real. No,
do the edited version.
The edited version. Look, edited version.
So my professional and personal thoughts on the recession really is that it's only an issue. This word is going to be, it's just how I express it. It's going to, let me figure out a politically correct way to say it.
There you go.
It's for broke people. It's for broke mindsets.
Okay.
Forget it. I'm going to be completely real.
Listen.
Honestly speaking, it is for broke mindsets because people are out here spending money. You hear me? People are making money. People are spending money. I have literally seen in the past, about 48 hours, things where I'm like, wait, are you like this a thing? This is an actual thing. Like people are out here spending money on this particular thing. There is someone that she's going from city to city with an exercise class that involves using a pillow, and it came across my timeline, and I'm like, that class is packed.
Right.
Then you check her hashtag. Oh, this is not the only class that's packed.
Exactly.
So people are spending money. So for me, I think recession is a broke person's mindset, and it is a way to it's a scapegoat. I'm not going to call it an excuse, but it's a scapegoat for someone personally not truly going after their goals.
Yep.
You want to have, as that crazy affirmation say, money will flow to and through me freely. You want that to just happen out of nowhere.
Right.
Because I just can't, if sports owners and organizations can give these players contracts for millions of dollars, they are projecting that folk are going to spend money to where they can have that money in. You can't promise somebody 40, 50, 60, 70, 90 million dollars if you're not projected to bring that in. So if they can sign contracts for that, money is definitely flowing in this economy, and you got to go and get it.
You got to go get it.
So we were telling the people and sharing with them how, and just being transparent, how we noticed our sales drop right around June, around Father's Day weekend.
Yep.
And we didn't just sit down and say, hey, because we look at our sales every day.
Yeah. I mean,
we have a financial goal, a sales goal every day, every week, and every month, to include every quarter and yearly. Even though we just started, we talked to our business coach, and he said, okay, you have this. I believe you have this amount of the ability to create this amount of revenue in this business.
Yeah.
And he gave us a number, and I gave him a number, and my number that I expected was higher than his number. So it gave us an opportunity to go even further.
Yeah.
But when we saw the numbers decline in sales, we didn't panic.
No, we didn't panic. We didn't say, oh, it's a recession. Let's just wait until that flows over. No, you can't do that. You have to get out there and you have to figure out what is going on And if you got to go out there and you got to get a new audience, that's what you need to do. You have to look at those things. Who am I marketing to? You know, where you know, what do I need to do?
Tell you, it's gonna sound crazy. And if you're not willing, so I'm going to say something, and there will be people that will make you feel as if this is easy.
Yeah.
I'm about to say something, but also listen to what they said. And there was a tough month, and they had the fortitude and the foresight to be able to kind of push past that and set goals. But to be honest, in what we do, it's almost like recession proofing it, like you're in what you do, because everybody else is trying to recession proof. How they trying to recession proof their life is they're trying to start a business. So if I was your business mentor, I would have been on you too, because there should have been no reason for you to ever think that the recession is going to affect you, because those who get about it, they need you. They need your services. They need your products to help push their business forward. So I'm glad y'all business and they got y'all together on that, because that should have never been a thought in your mind, because there's so many people. As much as Epson sales printers, you should be making. We should be making money. If Epson numbers are up, our numbers should stay up.
Our numbers should be up.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's how, as much as we talk about finance and as much as we talk about the economy, we we're human as well. We think, and we sometimes slip back into other habits and old thoughts.
Yeah.
But we have to realize and remind ourselves, like I said, we weren't doing the most that we could do as far as marketing our business.
No,
we weren't.
Nope.
And we realized that it's going to come a time to where we're going to outsource our marketing. There's going to come a time. I look forward to it, because that means that we have growth.
Yeah.
But for the people who are working a full-time job and running a part-time business, for the people who are serious about growing their business, like Dee said, you have to think about, are you working 24 hours a day? No.
Right.
Most of us, when I had a job, I wasn't working 8 hours a day, not the entire 8. You may be working 3 to 5 hours in that day. So that means that even though that time belongs to that employer, you still have to understand that I know you take a break.
Right.
You take a lunch break, you take a bathroom break, you go out there and smoke that cigarette, you go out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Why not use that time, and then the time that you're not at work, to beef up your social media? There's 24 hours in a day, 168 hours in a week. Why is it that we don't have time? Why is it that we have time to panic, or we have time to inquire about something from somebody who doesn't know? Why did the eagle never ask the chicken how to fly? You got to understand.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think that we're lazy.
And there are times
we're lazy.
I ain't messing with you.
Wait a minute. I just want to pause real quick. D, do you know you're married to somebody who, I like the blank spot, but Eric be saying some stuff that can really, that need to be on some t-shirts.
Girl, I know.
Wait, I got to remember, he just said, it's on YouTube, so I got to go back.
Listen.
God, he just said something. I'm like,
all the time. And I'm like, okay, that's a shirt. That's a shirt.
Yes.
And I'm like,
I got to go back and rewind it, because he just said something. And I lost my train of thought. But whatever he just said, I'm like, that needs to go on a shirt.
Girl, sometimes I had to write it down, then I go ask him. He be like, what did I say? He be like, oh, I blacked out. I don't even remember what I said.
I'm so glad y'all got recordings for some of this stuff.
Yes.
I'm like, that's a whole shirt.
Yes, the struggle with him. Like, okay, what did you say now?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so y'all, we gotta get out there, and we gotta stop being lazy. We some lazy people, y'all.
I did a call this morning as I was walking, y'all, and I apologize. We working. I'm over here packing
he
stuff.
packing and all that.
I want to beat the mail lady before she comes. Listen, if you guys are just jumping on, we got Shakia the professor on the call. She's out of Miami, Florida, guys. She's graced us with her presence again. If you're just jumping on, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. If you have a business, please drop your business name. Also, tell us what you do. We use this time as an opportunity to network. There's nothing that you can take out of my pockets. We're sharing the platform. And I believe, and we're going to talk about this. I'm going to just say it out in public, but I believe that we can use our platforms to build each other's network.
Exactly.
Yes.
Guys,
that's just me.
We can work together. Okay. And I'm going to say this. We can work together. How I know we can work together? Because with Shakia and her company, HS Inc. 365, we do the same thing. We have the same products.
But
we can work together, y'all.
She had a different level, though, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, she had a different level. I'm just keeping it real.
Listen, she's one of our mentors. We learning. We learning from her. But guys, we can do
maybe on a different level business-wise, but y'all are goals for me in just stepping out on faith with having the actual location, because that is, if I'm being very transparent, it is a fear in a couple different ways. In because of what I love to do, my fear is sometimes taking on certain things to where it will take me from what people know me from. So if I end up having a storefront, all these Panarosas and breakouts and E spots and all that has your girl kind of spooked, because I have lupus. So my system is always like open. Right. So I am, cautious about that. But then I'm like, if I'm in there and people are kind of coming in, like now we get calls and people want to be on for 30, 40 minutes asking me about this, picking my brain. So it is a fear for me to where, like, I don't want it to be where I have this spot and people think they can come in and it's like, oh, she thinks she's too good to talk, but it's like, I'm running business. So you guys are goals for me, and I'm trying to figure out how to navigate that, because I don't want people to view me in a different way, because that's going to be a totally different dynamic of business. So y'all are goals for me, because to figure it all out.
It's a different dynamic, and you have to be ready for it.
You got
this was not something that we had thought, or
I don't like this.
Let me tell you,
I don't like this.
Eric, the whole retail store thing, that's not even what
I don't like this.
Eric even wants, but we saw a need for it. We saw a need for it.
I don't like
this. I think it's because, we're in here every day, and we, people do take a lot of our time up, because we're at the front. So that you it's a balance. You have to know that this is for you. Y'all, everybody says that they want a retail store, but listen, y'all got to know what y'all doing and know that it's right for your business.
Even though I'm a people person, I have PTSD, and small groups, closed in spaces, and a lot of people, it bothers me. I'm not gonna flip out on anybody, but I'm not, I'm not gonna sit there and just let anybody just, because people do, you're interacting with people one-on-one.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things for me. This is not our end state goal. Our end state goal, we have bigger goals, and we're gonna share them with you, Professor, at a later date. But this is just the beginning of something that was needed to be done.
Right.
You popped off of she probably had a call or something, but you're still on here. So guys, what I want you to do is just consider this. If you're just jumping on, we're talking about how to recession proof your business.
Yeah.
And we have to learn how to, as business owners.
Okay, there you go. You're back.
She's back.
Okay.
We have to learn how to, as business owners, pivot.
Yep.
And shift.
Yep. Yep.
And we have to learn how to adjust. And we have to learn how to start deleting things from our vocabulary and our mindsets to the point that we say, well, I don't like social media. I don't like talking to people in this way. Listen, there are all types of situational introverts that learn how to be a situational introverts that learn how to be extroverts.
Extroverts.
Me.
As a business owner, you have to be able to communicate and build relationships. You can't just get out there and say, well, you know what? Our business sales dropped for about 10, 15 days, and it took another 10 or 15 days to get it back to track, to get on track.
Right.
And then say, well, you know what? I'm just going to go out there and just start hitting people. I want your business. I want to sell. No, people want you to caress them. People want you to get to know them. You have to build relationships with people. It's not about just selling. It's about building a relationship, because I said it. if people like you, and I'm just quoting something from a network marketer, if people like you, they'll listen to you. If they trust you, they'll do business with you. And you have to understand, if you want people to be repeat offenders, if you want them to be repeat offenders, if you want them to come back to your shop, to come back to your website, if you want them to come back to your lives, if you want them to come back to your YouTube, if you want them to invest in your business, then you have to build a relationship with them.
Right.
Now you got to draw boundaries. There's a line in the sand. Go ahead.
Okay. I know we're talking about recession proof.
Yeah.
All right. I will always say that I think what's different about me is my husband even said we watch Married at First Sight, and it always creates these like really thought-provoking conversations in the middle of the night, because we tend to start watching them at like 11. It's like 2 hours. So here it is, 1-2 o'clock in the morning, and we're having these deep conversations based off of what happened in the show. But I will say that it's off topic, but if you are someone that's in a relationship, you're married with a significant other, it may seem crazy to watch, but it really helps you identify and be able to communicate, and opens up lines of communications when you watch shows like Married at First Sight and see how these people act. So that's just a little side plug, and it also helps us on the business side. But I'm always, he said last night, he was like, I just feel like you're always like the opposite of like what the rest of, like what everybody else thinks is, and you got to always be the opposite. So I hear a lot of people say, and someone just wrote it, people buy people, not products.
Not products.
I'm gonna tell you something. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Okay.
To an extent, and I'm gonna tell you why.
To an extent.
You have to do one of two things. In certain instances, like especially when you're building and when you are a smaller business, even to a big business, you're gonna have to do one of two things. You're going to have to make them connect with you to where they're buying your product because of you, or you're going to have to position your business to where, regardless of who it is at the helm, they want, need, and like they feel like they cannot live without it. Because I don't know, I could not tell you who the actual, I probably need to look it up because I'm always going there to go buy frappes. I couldn't tell you who was the owner of Wawa's. I can't tell you who is like the actual current CEO of McDonald's or corporations, because what you see is a lot of franchises. I couldn't tell you who the franchise owner is, but what I do know is your girl love her some McDonald's French fries. Your girl loves her a Wawa's frozen frappuccino. I could care less who the CEO is. I just know that I like that product, and honey, they will get my $5 every single time. So it's something that I like, that product, you know. So I'm going to, you know, there are times where people will say, oh, this company doesn't support our culture, yet people still want it because celebrities and other people have made this so appealing. So you're either going to shop because you like the owner, you buy the person, not the or it's, well, I guess it kind of comes back full circle, because when an influencer has it or you see somebody else with it, you're still kind of on that buy people, not products, because that person had it. And so I guess in that sense, it's always a person that's going to make it where you're going to want something. But as far as like it having to be the business owner, I disagree with that, because I know it's people that probably can't take me, but they know that I'm going to give you the best information, but you might not really like my delivery all the time, but you know it's going to be the best for you.
So I agree with you. I also agree with that user or that the caller designing life. So from a network marketing perspective, let me just put this plug in. From a network marketing perspective, she's right. You have to build a relationship, but you also have to build the brand.
Yes.
See, I'm going to die one day. That's a fact of life. And if I'm the face of a business, any business, and I die, then that a lot of that business is going to die with me. So now you have to put the product in front of the business. And the product in front of the business is even more important than the relationship that people think they have with the individual.
Here's what I want you to understand.
So this is the part that I agree with you totally on, Professor. You have a product that people want.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of if that product is here in South Carolina, regardless of that product is here, there in Florida or in Texas, or wherever it's available across the United States or across the world. Let's say world, because there's more people in the world than it is in the country. So let's just say world.
Yeah.
Now you got to understand, I don't care about putting my face out there. I care about people seeing the blank spot logo and that product.
That's right.
And that brand and that branding is going to say, hey, that blank spot represents great quality products. So there's going to have to be a face to a business. The corporations, the face to McDonald's is Ronald McDonald. Let's say that, for example. And people and kids have learned to love the clown Ronald McDonald. And the clown Ronald McDonald has been several people in that costume. But that emblem, that icon, that clown Ronald McDonald is always going to be a fictitious character. But now Eric McKinley is no longer here. Dorothy McKinley is no longer here. Yeah, that's our government names, y'all. And when we leave, we want to create and we want to build and create a legacy that stands, that says, hey, yeah, you may have come into the storefront and met the owners. However, you need to understand that we're building
they
a
build
brand.
that brand. The blank spot is their brand.
The
they
brand.
built that.
So people,
and that lasts forever.
People may fall in like with the individual, but we need them to fall in love with the product.
Brand,
with the brand. Yeah. And I think that's the mindset where I'm at, where it's, I don't want you to, it's good that you know, like, and trust, that's one of those sayings that's very popular in like the teachings, and you want that. But at the same time, should something happen to me, I would think that I've put it to where people know that Honestly Speaking is a great product, to where my husband can still ship and maybe somebody else is doing the marketing, but it's always knowing that, okay, that is a good brand. And to the statement of someone said, are they differently? But smaller businesses and corporations operate differently too, don't they? And to me, that's where the problem
they shouldn't.
lies.
They shouldn't.
There should, other than the amount of money, or a lot of times when it comes to corporations, they lose, as the owner, they lose control because you have boards, but that's a part of growth. And if you want to kind of be, if you want to be traded on the market, like if you want to, go all
publicly traded and everything,
public, all that, that changes the dynamic. So in that sense, it's more hands in the pot. It's more people you have to answer to. It's people that put more stress on the bottom line. But, and you want to know, here's the reason why they operate differently.
Yeah. The
people who are at the top and in these corporations, they're not trying to have a recession mindset. So they're going to make certain moves that they don't have to have this recession mindset.
Exactly.
So if in smaller business, if it's a smaller business, if you take away this recession mindset, the ones at the big wigs in certain business, they're always operating that people are going to spend money. Now, things do happen. Of course, we have seen major outlets and major businesses that have technically their names and things have folded. Babies R Us, Toys R Us, because society changed. But if you think for 1 second, the owners and the CEOs of those companies are now living under a bridge somewhere just because that business folded, you got to be a fool, because I guarantee you they are still making money. So they did not have this recession. Okay, it's not working this way. I'm going to pivot and I'm still going to make money. So although how you may operate now is a little bit different. The scale of your business is a little bit different. Your access to money is a little bit different. But how do you think they got there?
Right.
They didn't start off at the top. But if you keep in a mindset, a recession mindset, which means you're trying to, every penny that you get, especially when you're starting, you're holding on to it instead of investing in education, investing in learning in your business, investing in marketing, investing in staff to help you. You feel like, okay, I can't pay anybody because it's going to take away my profit. But guess what? If you end up getting help, you can do more. You can
increase your profit.
Like you say, work in your business or work for your business. You can work on your business when you have other people. And that's what they're doing. CEOs aren't the ones that's flipping burgers, that's dipping the fries, that's running the register. So it's a different setup, but it shouldn't be a different operation for smaller businesses and major corporations.
And you're right. And guys, this is what we need to always keep in mind. If we want to be a successful smaller business, if we want to continue to grow to be a bigger business, because I want y'all to understand, by definition, a small business, by definition, in corporate America's eyes, you're talking about $4.5 million in revenue. That's considered a small business. Can y'all deal with that? You see what I'm saying? So now, if you want to be successful, you have to think outside of that box that you just crawled inside of, that they created for you.
Right.
You crawled inside of a box that somebody said that you had to be inside of. That's not true. There's three things, and I've said this before. There's three things that you need to know, that you need to have to be a successful business owner. Three things. This is to start you off, and it's going to keep you going.
I think he started this.
You have to.
The one you got?
You have to
that's the shirts right there.
have an idea.
Yeah.
I know that everybody in this country has an idea. All 350 million Americans have an idea. You have to have available cash flowing into your household so you can start a business. That's the second thing. An idea, positive cash flow. And then you got to understand the one thing that people run away from, and that's business. Now, that business, understanding business, is going to overflow this bottle because it's every day something different. It's more and more and more. But if you have two without the one, you cannot be successful in business. And that's any business. And this is what we're learning and have learned over the last 7 years or so, almost 7 years that we've been in business. We've taken that concept and we've used it in every opportunity that we've had, because we have an idea, we have cash flow, and we understand how business works. When you don't know that, now you're going to say, well, they said it's inflation. Well, that's all the time. They said that it's a recession. Oh, well, corporate America, corporations, they create these things and put them in your mindset to push you towards the things that they think you need.
You need.
Do you need to be at a club at night eating out, or eating out every day? Do you need to be going to a grocery store every day? Do you need all of the nice amenities? You don't need those things. What you need is another stream of income. What you need is to understand that your job is not your job and that it's on loan.
Exactly.
You need to understand that at any time that full-time job can be somebody else.
And I'm gonna tell you, the way that the blank spot came about is because we needed another stream of income. That, you know, MBB, we was doing all these presentations, and then guess what came about? COVID. So we needed another stream of income. So that's how the blank spot came about.
You think I like being in front of people talking about, hey, listen, the price is the price. You know, we're not going to go back and forth. You know, we don't negotiate with tariffs. I don't like doing that. I don't like talking to people about why we're doing business the way we do. Well, you should do this and you should do that. And we didn't ask for a suggestion box. What I tell people is this: there's all types of business opportunities out there. There's all types of LLCs available. You can create some names. You can go get your business license. You can do all these things. There's all types of shops. You can work out of your home. You have an idea. Do that. But there's only two sides to the coin. There's the coin where you're going to buy and the coin where you're going to sell. If you choose to buy, come on, see us. We have a product and a service for you. But if you choose that you want to do something other than just buy, you want to produce, you want to create, you want to enjoy your life a little bit better, then you have to understand these principles, and they work. If they're working in the corporate level, why shouldn't they work at the lower level of business? It's no different, like she said. It is no different. The only thing is different is our mindset. That's it.
How bad
You
you
know
want it?
something? Go ahead, D.
No, I was just gonna say, how bad do you want it?
How bad you want it? Yeah.
Mindset. You know what? One of the things that I've wanted to kind of have a conversation when people say you have to have multiple streams of income, and I think people automatically try to figure out how to have those streams of income. I guess you would say, like, let's say, as a how can I say, like something that they're physically working in, right? So for major, let's say for millionaires and people who have money, when it comes to streams of income, it's not always adding to your business. It might be something that nobody even knows. A stream of income is real estate. A stream of income is Airbnb when you ain't doing that. A stream of income is investing in the stock market. A stream of income is investing in Bitcoin. A stream of income is investing in somebody else's business where you get a percentage of it. A stream of income is having passive income. So there are ways where you can go and you can make money. And when I think for crafters and creatives, every time they hear additional streams of income, it's well, let me add a new machine, let me add this, let me add that. And sometimes it might be, well, let's take a portion of this profit and make a small investment into stocks. Don't have to be where you a lot of people blow up where they have a small investment into the right stock and it's going to blow up for you. And maybe you invest in that and it's going to get you a certain return. You pull that out. You can invest in affiliate marketing.
Exactly.
Start to build your platform. A stream of income. It may not be an immediate stream, but even getting on social media and creating a presence to where someone's going to want you to, and the things that you do every day. I tell my husband all the time, you know how much money we have given Amazon? You can literally go to the things that are great for you because of the Panerosa. He's home, we work from home now. It's certain things that he will do around the house that he can do himself. And he goes to Amazon. I was like, you think it's not somebody else who wants to create, I wouldn't say a stream of income, but it's like retaining some of your cash flow and not spending out so much money in labor because you can do it yourself. And he goes and he does it. Okay, it's probably a father or a husband out there who probably does the same thing. Like, I ain't trying to really put out money. How can I? There are certain things that it's okay to DIY. And I'm like, that's literally an entire business where people will go, hey, I use this from Amazon. You post the link and you're going to get you a couple cents. And that's all they do. Like, there are so many ways to make money. People need pens. Something as simple as an ink pen. Like a company literally makes millions of dollars because they sell an ink pen. Y'all do know the same place we went to go get ink, paper, blanks. They do sell pens over on.
They sell pens as well,
that you can go get you some pens and sell. People want pens. People need cupcake liners. There's always money to be made, and it doesn't have to be. When you hear, I want you guys, if you are in the creative space, anytime you hear additional stream of income, don't automatically think we're telling you to go get the next machine, invest in this, invest in. That's not what we're saying when we say that. But you have to make your money work for you. Whatever money you are bringing in, figure out things where it's making you money in your sleep. So she says, I'm an avid. Is that my friend? That says lavish. That is my. How you doing?
Lavish cost.
Yes, I've known her for years, and she's an Amazon influencer. Well, that's a good one too. I don't know. Have y'all talked about business credit? I know because you guys.
We teach business
that's
credit.
That's what we do. In our,
I just want to say you guys teach it, but I don't know if you've ever done like a really like live whatever on it.
We've done a live. We've done a couple of free. Yeah. We've done a couple of free lives. So to the individual. And let me address this to the individual. How do you obtain business credit when you have a low personal credit score? Well, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear right now. What I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you something that's going to benefit you. So I hope this doesn't hurt your feelings. And I'm definitely not here to put any damper on you. You can establish business credit with a low credit score because one has absolutely nothing to do with the other. However, if you have a low credit score, that usually means Not saying you, ma'am, but
Right.
that usually means that you probably have a challenge with some personal financial issues.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Our credit is a reflection of a couple of things: not having enough income,
Mhm.
not understanding how credit works, or bad financial decisions.
Mhm.
Agree?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so now I have a broken arm. I can't ask for a Band-Aid. I want you to see where I'm going.
Mhm.
We can show you how to get business credit with a low credit score. But getting business credit, and if one of those things is your issues for your personal credit, meaning that you made some bad financial decisions, you have some challenges with your personal finances, or you don't understand personal credit,
Well-
and then we add to that by showing you how to get business credit without the answer to saying, hey, I need to shift some ways of thinking and I need some other tools in my life, then I
Right.
didn't help you.
You being
How about
so
we
nice
fix our
about his saying that.
finances?
Then,
Thank you, D. Because Eric was beating around the bush, and I was like, he's trying to go and like do this
I'm
all
just trying to
nicely,
be
but he
PC right
was
now.
beating around the bush, and I can see D's face. Like, look, just
I
to
just-
keep it real. Hush up, D. I mean, Eric.
Listen.
Tell him, D. What
But I
he got to
can't-
do?
I can't
Let's
just
fix
assume.
our finances.
I can't just assume though.
Exactly.
But I just can't assume that that's that individual's issue. Because
Let's
in
fix our
general,
finances.
before we go out to look for business credit, we need to fix our personal finances first. Because once we get business credit, that's not a free for all, y'all.
Nope.
Yes, and people make it seem that way as
Nope.
if it is a free for all.
No.
And to what D is saying also is fix your fine. And there are people who you may have a low credit score. It's not that you're in a lot of debt. It's
Right.
not that
Right.
you have you don't have credit. So
Right.
it shows up negatively. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying we're saying, as far as like what D's saying, as far as fix your personal finances, it's not saying that you're in debt. You have to fix the debt. You have
Right.
to understand how credit works, and you need to be able
Exactly.
to get that to understand it, because business is the exact same way. It's just
Yep.
attached to your business, and people
Yep.
will make you feel like, oh, well, you can go and you can dissolve this one, you can go and do something else. But why would you want to keep going into business after business or have this with the same mindset? So you
Exactly.
have to change your mindset financially. You
Yep.
have to fix your personal finances and
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
relationship with money, your relationship
Exactly.
with credit before you take it into your business. And
Exactly.
then also understand that I feel like a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on business credit as a quick way
Yep.
to get to a certain level in business instead of growing to where you actually have a
Exactly.
need for it. In the beginning of your business, especially if you don't have a plan, you didn't have a business plan. Tech firms and stuff, they've gone and they've put in that education, all that. Now, okay, I want to start this tech firm. I want to get investors, or I want to get credit. I want to do certain things.
Mhm.
But they've done the work. It's so many people, they start off and it's like, well, I just want business credit because I want to be able to get my, but you ain't put in the work yet.
It's a
I don't
process.
understand how we're thinking about business credit sometimes and we ain't even got a logo.
Exactly. They
But
want to go straight to that,
Yeah.
but they haven't taken the
Yes.
steps.
And somebody
Oh.
commented, they said that they're not going to do business credit until the business has consistent income.
Yes.
And that's cool. I will tell you this. There are some things that
You
you
gotta
can do
grow
to
it.
prepare
You have
Yeah.
to
to
grow
be
that.
credible, to become credible. And business credit is not just a revolving credit line
No.
or a loan from a bank
Correct.
or a non-traditional funding. Business credit could be a line of credit through vendors.
But you
through
first
Uline
have
ranks,
to
but
be
you gotta-
credible.
yeah,
Your
so-
business has to be credible. What are those steps to get you credible first?
But to the young lady,
Yes.
we will talk to you offline.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is for everybody, okay? This is for everybody. So to the young lady, if you want to talk to us offline, you can actually message us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
someone said that, or trying to
if you-
obtain credit.
Yeah. Message us if you want to, and we'll see if we are a good fit.
Yeah.
And if we are a good fit, and if you're interested in following the protocols,
the program that we have,
so, then we can help you. You know, we can help you.
But
get
you
to where
got to change your mindset.
But for
You gotta
everyone,
have that.
yeah, for everyone,
Listen,
business credit is something that is easy to obtain, and it's easy to run up. And now you're sitting there talking about filing a bankruptcy in your business because you're overextended in your business because you said, well, I had this much of credit and now I've used it all and now I can't pay it back because my business doesn't have any income.
Right.
Because of recession or because of inflation, you know.
Yeah. So it's definitely a mindset, and you have to make sure that you fix your whole picture. You fix your finances first before you even dive into that. You know, it's
fix your mind, your finances and your mindset.
There's steps to it.
We take baggage to our business. We take employee baggage to our business. We think that, hey, you know, I know how to do this, so I'm already doing it at my job, so I'm going to do this and I'm going to start a business. Nah.
At the same time.
You know, at the same time. So, you know, you got to get coaches.
Yeah.
You know, you have to follow some people. You have to find out if somebody is
follow people that you trust.
You know, all this is going to help you to recession proof your business as well. What did your coach say? What did your coach say about recession proof? What did your coach say about the inflation level? What did your coach say about the marketing, about your audience? What did your coach say? And most people are going to say, well, I don't have a coach. And I'm going to say, well, you need a coach. I can't be your coach because you can't take me. I'm not that guy. You know, I'm the guy on the sideline at the football game. I'm the coach on the side of the football game, just yoking them up by their pads, saying, hey, that ain't what we practice. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we practice. So everybody's not for everybody, but I'll let you guys know, if you are a business owner and you're serious about not just surviving, but thriving in your business, there are some steps that need to be implemented. You have to put some things in place. All this, I'm working my business on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I ain't doing nothing. And then the weekend comes, I'm trying to get orders. Nobody has time for that. You're not consistent. You're not consistent.
And we talked about that on we did 2 webinars last week on Wednesday, and then on Saturday we did 2 webinars to kind of, you know, let you guys see what we've been through and the things that we know
and what we did
and what we did
to actually get to where we are.
If you guys caught those webinars, then, you know, kudos to you. You got some more information, you know, but
if you didn't catch them, we're going to have some more. However, you have to understand, if you don't understand personal finances, you're not going to be successful in your business with your business finances. You're going to see every time there's a recession or the words come out, every time inflation spikes over 2 or 3%, you're going to get nervous. You're going to get diarrhea. You're going to start having to go to the bathroom every time you hear it or see it, and you're not going to understand what's going on.
You got to know how to combat it.
It's a whole different atmosphere. We think and move differently as business owners. We take risks that other people don't want to take. That's why we're doing what we're doing. So you got to understand, if you're not willing to take that risk, then, you know, stay on the porch.
I'm going to give you guys a free little gem here too. A lot of people will push business credit in trade lines, credit cards, and talk about these limits and things. But there are ways once you establish business and you're working your business, not sure if some of you guys know this, we have this fear of paying an additional fee for a website and for doing certain things. Right now, if I wanted to, I can get a business capital, you know, from the Shopify capital. I have them calling me every other week about PayPal capital. Because I have Sezzle on my account.
Sezzle capital.
Because I have an academy. Thinkific is offering me capital. So there are ways to where once you have worked your business and others see that you are consistent with sales, and then you don't even really have to think about it because it is going to come out of every single sale. And although sometimes it might seem a little hot, now if you want to go, and like the one thing I like about actually I think PayPal's the same way, they give you 3 options. You can kind of go on here, you know, it's a nice little amount. What the payback is, we're going to take out this amount of sales. You go this route, we're going to take out this amount. Now, if you go and you get big eye, oh, that's a nice number. and they're taking out 17 whatever percent, you know.
Mhm.
But when you look at some of these credit cards,
exactly.
and when you go, and now it's like so many people are talking about just going straight to these line of credits. But when it's slow for you and you can't pay that back, and it's like, okay, that bill come, now you have a negative report compared to I don't hear too many people talking about build your business up so that you can get these capitals from these places, and it comes from your sales. If you happen to have a slow month or slow period, it's okay, because they're just going to keep taking from your sales until you pay that back. But people don't talk about that. But how you get to that level is being consistent in your business, doing things like getting a website and kind of automizing your business. You have to put the money, like put that effort into it. And with having a website, it's going to be investing in marketing and doing certain things. So there are other ways to fund your business where it's not always coming from your own pockets. And here's gonna be my last little piece on this too, which I see a lot of, and I think I'm probably gonna have a conversation in the Ink Zone. I think I'm gonna go live in Ink Zone about this one. Is the reason why a lot of people feel like they need business credit to fund their business, to get basic things. You want to start this, but you want somebody, it's like, oh, spend other people's money, but you got to invest the time. And as crafters, so now this can apply to a lot of businesses, but the world that we live in, and we kind of operate in, is creatives and crafters and people who want to start t-shirt businesses.
Right.
Every time I kind of have an interview, and I've been on different platforms, I always go back to something that was told to me. For someone who wanted to start a business, they went and purchased one pen, and they sold that pen for, let's say they purchased a pen for 50 cents. They sold it for $1. So now with this $1, I can now buy 2 pens. So I'm going to, instead of purchasing just one, I'm going to now purchase 2. So now that you purchased 2 pens, you made $2. Now you are in a position where you have profited. So you're going to pocket that $1, and now that other one, now I can still go buy 2 pens.
That's
the mindset of most people is, well, shoot, if I sold 1 pen like this, I want to sell 100. So you started off where your investment was 50 cents, and you could have slowly built to where once you make a true profit, instead of spending the whole $2, you're just going to spend $1 and now get 2 pens, get 2 more pens. And you're going to keep doing that until now you can go and buy a full case. And it's now at this point, when you're buying a full case, you're getting it for 25 cents.
Right.
And you're still selling it for $1. So now you've increased your profit. It's all in how you think about it. And it's okay you're going to start here. You're going to pay retail for stuff. But once you pace yourself, then you go and you're able to manage it better. And you're going to get to a point to where you're not buying vinyl by the sheets. You're not buying paper by the pack. But if somebody's offering you a 3-pack to where you're going to profit more, they're offering you a case. You can buy a case of shirts. So it's all in how you start, grow, and then scale your business. And most crafters don't want to start, grow, scale. They want to grow. They want to start and scale.
Grow. Yeah,
and we see that all the time. People coming into the store, one here. Oh, I got an order today. Let me go get 1 shirt. Ones and ones every day. We see it. I personally, every day.
And personally, I love it as a business owner.
I mean,
but yes, exactly.
But we try to educate them on, maybe get our membership to where you can purchase multiple so that you can make a better profit. We talk about that all the time. But it's that mindset.
As a business owner, I love it. But as a professional financial educator and a coach, it hurts me to see it. Yeah, because the passion is that everybody can be successful if only we would shift the way that we think about certain things. I want to do it my way, and if it's not done my way, then I can't do it. Somebody said people don't understand profit and loss. Not at all, because they're thinking like you said, they're thinking that, hey, I sold a pen, I take the money and put it in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just come back and buy 1 more pen. Their pricing is off.
Yeah.
You know, they're not set up to buy in bulk. Even if it's offered, they're not set up because their prices are not there. They don't know their numbers. They don't know the overhead. They don't know how much it costs to make one item. And people don't want to take the time to even do a spreadsheet or even get on a call like this or even join your Ink Zone.
Yeah, the Ink Zone. I mean,
you know,
the things that I know that you're teaching in there, Shakia, I know is bomb. So drop your Ink Zone link so that everybody can get on this Ink Zone, because I know it is amazing. So make sure you drop your link, guys. Check Shakia out in the Ink Zone. She talks about everything, business, crafting, everything in her Ink Zone.
And you're talking about for the people who don't have a coach, I encourage you to follow somebody and watch the way that they move. Do it in Shopify to see the profit. That also lavish. You're absolutely right. I just want people to understand that everything ain't for everybody, and it takes time for them to get to that level. But you're absolutely right, because just like Shakia said, after 15 months of having this business, we were offered at 9 months.
At 9 months, we was offered.
At 8 months, they started hitting us up. Hey, you want a loan? Hey, you want a loan? Hey, you want a loan? You know. So that consistency,
because they saw they saw our business growing. They saw the growth, and they're like, "Hey, we got something here. Let's go over here and see if we can help them out to grow more." You know. So, but you know, if you don't have a website, then you gonna get offered that?
You can get it. You don't need a website. You don't need a website. I mean, you don't need it. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if Cash App has anything like that.
Cash App got something like that.
They do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They got it.
I don't know if Facebook Marketplace
they coming out with it.
I don't know if your Facebook Messenger is tracking.
They coming out with that.
I don't know.
Tell them again, D.
It's coming.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey guys, listen, we're way over an hour, and I see people.
Yes, we're over an hour. But Shakia, I want you to drop the link for people to join your Ink Zone. I heard somebody just posted, "Hey, the Ink Zone is amazing." I know it is. So drop your link so people know how to get into your Ink Zone.
If y'all want to invest in your business, this is a great opportunity to invest. Stop talking about I don't want to pay, how much it costs, expenses. It's an investment. So you're going to invest in your business. It's going to be a class. She's going to give you an invoice. You're going to get a receipt, and then you're going to be able to write it off legally, morally, ethically. Okay? Exactly. So that part. Then I want you guys to remember. Shift the way that you think by separating from people who don't know. Stop asking chickens how to fly. If you're gonna soar with the eagles, amongst the eagles, you have to stop asking nowhere people how to get somewhere. People who are so content, they're so set on being where they are. Hopefully this inspires somebody to want to do more, but at the same time, look inside yourself, look at your situation, look at everything that you have within you and say, hey, you know what? I'm tired of living like I'm living. I'm tired of my business just barely making it. I'm tired of being at this level. And you have to take the proper steps. That's it. So if you missed the talk, you can go back to our YouTube, and these are not going to be available long because we are putting this together. We're putting together
we're revamping some
an opportunity. So enjoy them while you see them.
Yes.
Because we're going to be offering them really soon as a package deal. Because I got a lot to talk about.
You do.
And
you
I,
do, sir.
I feel like every time I get off here, I done preach a sermon. You know what I'm saying? Well, so go back to YouTube, guys. The blank spot. Check us out. Don't just check us out. Subscribe. We got to get our watch hours up because we want to monetize that as well.
That's right.
So we're close to getting monetized there, but we want to make sure that you understand what is going on. So invest in your business. Get out of that mindset that there's a recession. Your business owners, we don't look at ways to save money. We look at ways to make better business decisions. So if you're looking for more, go ahead. Make sure you lock in with us. Thank you, Professor. We appreciate you. Go ahead and close them out.
You are always welcome.
Right, Professor, you got something else for the people before we close out?
Well, if like, so they talked about the ink zone, and basically that is something that I end up starting because of our Inkiversary. But the conversations are like kind of like this, having those real world, like real conversation that's really going to help you guys. So it's on our website, shop.hsinc365.com. So shop.hsinc365.com. It's like a little ticket, and it says your full access pass to the ink zone is for our Inkiversary. It's $33.65. We've had some Zoom discussions. I do lives. If you are creative when it comes to
your extra,
when it comes to like designing, I'm giving help on that. So it's a really great place to be. I had someone that said, well, will I benefit from this? I'm like, because I teach silhouette, and she does Photoshop mainly. And she was like, man, this is information that I need. So she told me, don't ever just like advertise this to those who use silhouette, because it's so much more in it. But I just want you guys to be encouraged. Get on calls like this, like you said, while you can. When it shifts and you gotta pay your weight to get the info, don't celebrate it, because when you want people to pay for your services as well. So when you celebrate others' growth, when they can go and make a change and make a pivot to something that's going to bring them more profit, learn from it, embrace it, congratulate it, because the same energy you put out towards somebody else's business is the same energy that you're going to receive back. If you want to be a business owner, we can't, I ain't gonna say it because but try to just put out positive energy.
Don't do that.
And
don't do that.
Okay.
Go back to what you were gonna say. Hold on. Don't do that. Go back to what you were gonna say.
She got to be politically correct. You gotta.
You can say that PC stuff for your time, for your platform.
Listen.
Our people over here, we want it raw. We want it real. Just hit us with the 1-2. Give us that combination. I know you got it. Give it to us.
Need to hear.
That's the whole train of thought. We need to hear it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real cute. I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm just gonna say, put that same energy out. You are not going to always agree, and certain people's businesses are not going to align with your thought process. And you're gonna look. It's gonna be something that's gonna get like, are they serious? But what you do from that in being, because everybody, we judge in being judgmental in that, and what you would not do, find the things where you're like, okay, I don't agree with this, so I want to be different. And you put that effort into not downing somebody's business, but using those things to help build yours. So it's always a positive exchange of energy. You can recognize things that don't work for you. If you guys haven't seen some of the interviews I did, if you haven't seen the one that I did when I tell my story, I think my pivotal moment was working for someone who had horrible business practices. And from that moment, I identified things that I'm like, oh, I would never. How can she? Okay. And I learned from that. I learned from people's mistakes, and not to put them down. But to learn from it, because you're just putting that positive energy to where you're going to take what was a setback for them, and how can you turn it around in your situation. So if you're always putting positive energy out there, if you're always looking to grow, if you're always looking to elevate, you're gonna make it. There's enough money. Okay. We can get some of that 90 million that them basketball players and them football players just signed.
Okay.
Figure out a way to get some of that, because they got money. Figure out how we gonna get to them, because they got money.
Exactly.
Yeah, we appreciate you for popping in.
Thank you so much.
And just to, before we close, I ain't PC right now. So sometimes I'm PC, sometimes I'm not. Hey, listen, like you said, with that same energy that you liking this right now for free, like it when it's a paid service. Okay,
absolutely.
Like it if it's valuable as free, it's gonna be valuable as being paid. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop over delivering.
Right.
You're gonna hear some things that you're not gonna like she said. We can agree to disagree and move forward. If it applies to you, inhale. If it don't, exhale.
Yep.
I'm Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot.
I'm the professor.
Blanks. Store
And
Academy.
we
There's a
are with the
professor.
professor,
With the
Shakira the professor.
And you guys, listen, we're going to have some more conversations like this, hopefully. We're going to have some more talks like this. Then when you get ready to invest in your business, make sure you look her up, look us up, keep us in mind. Find you a coach, find you a mentor, find you someone, a crowd, a circle that is going somewhere other than nowhere.
Yeah.
Like we always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied.
I was trying to write it in. I can't type fast enough. Somebody wrote that knowledge is power. And I was going to put proper application of knowledge is power. And I couldn't write it fast enough. And you said it.
Right.
The proper application of knowledge is power. So we thank y'all. Apply it. And if you don't know how to apply it, connect with somebody who can help you to apply it properly.
You're in the right spot, especially if you're on TikTok.
Absolutely.
While they're here free, connect with it, get that knowledge and how to apply it now while it's free. So
exactly.
You're in the right spot for this. I absolutely love what you guys are doing for the culture, for the community. It is great to see a power couple. I'm hoping that one day, the super crafter will rub off on my husband and he'll get on some of these things with me.
In time.
D, you got to give me the secret. I mean, I might be missing something in the marital space to get mine on here. You got to give me the secret, girl.
Listen.
don't put your head down.
I think it's just timing. It's just timing because it was not always like this. I promise you it was not.
So y'all just gonna talk like we ain't even around. I know your husband is around and you're gonna talk like I ain't even here. So
actually he right there at the door.
Maybe we'll take a trip to Miami and we can do some lunch and we can make
yes. I think that's what we need to do. But I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
I support. I send people I love the message. So you guys are doing an awesome and amazing. You're doing something and you're providing information and knowledge that really is missing, not just in our industry, but it can apply to some of everyone, whether they do hair, they got a candle business, they're physical fitness, they want to start a cookbook. It's so much value. And I thank you guys for providing that value.
Well, thank you so again much for your time. And you guys have a better than amazing weekend. Be safe out there. Make sure you be defensive, guys. Watch everything and enjoy yourselves, okay? And make sure you put some time into your business as well.
Yep.
Y'all take care. Have a great day.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Thank you.
Catch that one. I'll catch this one.